This is Scott from www.fairlynerdy.com, and the purpose of this video is to go over how to make a t-table for statistical testing. Now you could just pull the data off of Google. You could look on the internet, but if you make it in Excel, it's really easy, and then you don't have to copy a bunch of stuff, and you can use it for interpolations, and you can use this function for other things. So what you want to do for a t-table, you need, on going down the row, you need degrees of freedom, and you can go from basically whatever you want. Effectively, once you get past 30, certainly past 100 degrees of freedom, the answers don't really change very much. So, go up to 30, go up to 50, something like that. And then you need, across the top, you need columns signifying your confidence, or what degree of confidence you're looking for from your t-table. And then you can begin filling it out in Excel. So the function you want is t.inverse, t.inv, and then I'm using .2t for two-tail, and then referencing the two-tail. So here, the probability I'm referencing is 0.01, so this is the two-tail probability, and degree of freedom is degree of freedom going down this column. Notice that I have the dollar sign in front of the row here, in front of row 8, and the dollar sign in front of column C, so that way when I pull this equation across, it's very easy, and then this references the appropriate cells. I put some spaces in here just so they're broken up and they're easier to see. You obviously don't have to. And then what you have is a t-table with the cumulative probability versus z-value and the z-value you need to get this probability. If you want to make actually a t-curve, like I have here, then I've done the same thing with, I have a z-value going down here. I have my degrees of freedom across the top. And so this is just a right tail, so it's a single, it's not a two tail, it's just a right tail for the degrees of freedom. It's not inverse, so it's t.distance.right tail. And this gives the cumulative probability. And that's what this table is. And then this table, I've taken the difference between the two and then divided it by the step size of my z-value. So here I'm stepping by 0.01. So I take the difference, divide by 0.01, and this is my probability density. When you plot this is the kind of typical z-curve. And you notice that for degree of freedom 2, you have a wider spread t-curve than degree of freedom 5 and degree of freedom 30 and 10. So really the key functions you need to make the t-table is this t.inverse.two-tail. And if you want to make this curve, you need a t.distance.right tail, and then you need to subtract from it and divide by your step size. You can get this spreadsheet. I have put it on the internet on my website at www.fairlynerdy.com/hypothesis testing examples. You can just download exactly what I'm showing, completely free. And if you're interested in these t-tests and z-tests, I have a cheat sheet here that has all of the types of t-tests, z-tests, the purpose and example of why you would use them, the equations that they use them, and then the Excel function that they need. And you can get that at www.fairlynerdy.com/hypothesis testing cheat sheets. Both of these links will be in the description.